Well, this is part 3. Y'all seen the building that I have out there that I'm gonna... Oh, wait. I didn't think it was on. Okay. So, this is part 3. A multi-part series I'll probably do on this. This here is a new shelf. You can see I got some cars and stuff back there. I got a few, not a whole lot. This box is full of some stuff. It looks like it's full, but it's not. I have to go through some of these cars were in the fire and stuff. I have to go through them and check and see which ones are still good and which ones aren't. There's not a few. See there. And when I do the new layout, I am gonna go with this. I'm gonna try my hand at it. I got this from a buddy. I heard about the fire and stuff at work. He happened to have an extra one, and that's from my order. And I said, sure. All I gotta do is get a DCC equipped locomotive. I have a couple of DC power locomotives. Here's one of them. It's a Bachmann. I have no idea if it works or not. And it was buried underneath a bunch of fire debris and everything else. But this is going to be a little shelf layout. It's 10 inches wide. Goes from here to here. It's 10 inches. That blue there is. And it's 60 from here to the end down there, 64 inches. The boxes are on there to help hold the cork down. This scene here is going to be a river. This is going to be Port Hope. It's just going to be a lot shorter than the original one that was in there. And I had, because the original one I had in there, I got measurements and stuff, and it was way too long. The actual scene from that I was trying to model was only 6 feet long, and I had it over like 15 feet. So, but there's going to be a station here. I have this one here, as you can see. Some of the parts are melted, so I don't know how much I'm going to be able to use of this, if I'm going to use any of it at all. This station at all. And try and see what I can do with it, at least the base. Because the track has to be the one I need to get scratch built. It's 30 in scale. It's 30 feet wide and 110 feet long. So, and that's where I need to start at with the track. It'll be a little short piece here and a road here, and the road will go off on an angle this way. Then there will be a switch here. The switch here, the station will be here. It'll come up here, and there'll be 2 tracks here going all the way down. There'll be not really a bridge right there. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do there. But there's going to be another switch. That's going to, after this one, it's going to come over back over this way a little bit. And we'll put grain co-op warehouse there. I have a co-op in the Farmers Cooperative. I don't even know how that bad that's burnt. I haven't really looked at it and stuff. So you guys are just seeing this before I did. I seen the package and didn't think it was that bad, but yep, the station is gone. Not really a whole lot I can do with this. You know, there's a few pieces that I can use and stuff, but I don't know how much the rest of it I can use. Unless I leave those walls off and just leave the back open. Well, anyways, there'll be 4 tracks here. You can switch right here, coming off this way, for passenger cars. I get them. Then there'll be a runaround track. Then there'll be the track that goes to the grain mill, which might only be half, because I'm gonna put a backdrop here, which is those pieces of wood there. Gonna be my backdrop. You just gotta get around to it, so and this is gonna fit. Then from here down is gonna be another track, another switch right about in here somewhere. So it's gonna be straight track the rest of the way, just so I can use it pretty much. So it's gonna be short up here so I can have a locomotive, get past the switch and run around and down there and pull cars out and do what I need to do. I might take, if I have 5 or 6 cars there, I might take 2 or 3 trips to get them all in there. Never know. Be part of the fun. But I'm going to try and figure out a way to incorporate this into the new layout, however small it is. So I think I'm going to try and focus on Port Hope and Harbor Beach, the ones I mainly did before. If I can get Bad Axe in there, or Lapeer, my hometown, in there, then I will. If I can get it, figure out how to put a helix in there, how to make a helix. I have no idea how to make one. That's small. I think 19-inch radius is biggest I can go on that. So 19-inch circle. So I think it's 19 inches all the way across. Or I don't know how wide it is. 19 inch. It was 19 inches. Takes up the whole thing. 21 inches might work for a helix to the top level. I have to see. But all right, once these boxes dry, this dries, and I'm gonna take these boxes off here and work on the track. And maybe I'll come back and make a part 4 for the new layout and give you a glimpse of what I've come up with. It might be later tonight or tomorrow before I get the video posted. And I did receive some new trees from Bob at Long Shadow Model Trees. So I appreciate that, sir, and I highly recommend, if anybody needs trees for their layout, I highly recommend Bob to do it, to get them from him. They're reasonably priced. They're good quality trees. They're real nice. And these are actually N-scale trees that I have here. These are the pines. These are called New Line pine trees, is what he calls these. And look at that. That's all hand. Sorry about the mess behind me. That's all handmade. It's a handmade pine tree. You know, you can't beat that. Me personally, I like to support the small vendor like Bob and them than the big mass producers like Woodman Scenics and them, if I can help it. Because to me, this tree looks a whole lot more realistic than the mass-produced ones. But that's just my opinion. Everybody has their own opinions, and for the price, they're not bad, you know. Then this here And these here are the oaks. They're called valley oak trees. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get it out here. Gotta compromise sometimes. There you go. That's a valley oak. They're nice. The only thing I kind of would like, if I could figure out how to do it, I gotta figure out how to do it, is if they had the little toothpick things in them like the pines do. But hey, I'm not complaining. They're real nice. They're real nice. Easy to install. Get your little drill your little hole with a little drill bit going the opposite direction than what you're supposed to did normal, so it doesn't make as big of a mess for you. And you put a little white glue in there, and you put them in there, and they hold up pretty good. And just so you know, they will withstand. They were in my shed, and I don't think they were so much damaged by the fire. They were damaged so much by the water. The firefighter sprayed to put out the shed, to put the fire out. I think they damaged quite a bit of them because they were all over the place when I went to them and stuff. And that's a whole nother ballgame. Still fighting with the insurance company about that. But from what I understand, according to my insurance man, they're supposed to replace everything I had in the train room. We'll see. But alrighty, this will be the end of part 3. I thank you all for watching and everybody's generosity and well wishes and everything else and this is tough on everybody. This is a great community to belong to. Everybody helps everybody, and I thank you all. Until part 4, bye.